Hey, what's up guys, NGH here and welcome to a very exciting video. Today we're looking at the first official gameplay of FIFA 18. This was at the FUT live event they did the other night, and it was Spencer, Castro and a bunch of the Real Madrid players playing head-to-head, Madrid versus Madrid. I should say this is pre-release FIFA 18 gameplay, you can see it in the bottom there, and therefore this isn't the finished product. I should be fair to EA and say that because a lot of people watching this might think this is the final product, and it simply isn't. There is going to be more things added to the game before it comes out on September 29th. A massive thank you to EA for allowing me to upload this, by the way. And yeah, let's just talk about what we see. So this is an Ultimate Team. This is head-to-head, and they are using players that are actually there in the studio. So I think one team was slightly stronger than the other, but it actually turned out to be a very, very competitive game, even though you'll see in a few minutes here that one of the teams goes down to 10 men. It's Carvajal getting sent off in just the 13th minute. And by the way, Zizou in the background, Zidane officially in the game, it seems. Hopefully they don't remove him. That would be amazing if he is in the game, and hopefully they've got other managers. And also, one thing you'll notice, you know, the gameplay is always going to look similar. It's FIFA, it's football, right? But look at the graphics, the HUD, and the actual overlay itself. We have the La Liga license. So that's really exciting for people like me that like to do career modes. We now have the official Spanish League licensing, which is really, really nice. And I mentioned how the gameplay isn't too different. You know, a lot of people expect a lot of changes and, you know, the gameplay to look and feel completely different every year. And whilst, you know, when you're watching a video, you can't really tell the difference sometimes, I can assure you that the game will feel different. And you know what though, you can't expect massive, massive changes every year to the gameplay. All they're going to be doing is improving what they've built on and adding little bits here and there. And from what I can see, the gameplay is very similar to FIFA 17. I have noticed while watching this footage back a couple of times that it seems to be a bit slower and maybe a bit more suited to counter-attacking football. And by the way, here you can see Ronaldo has an official animation in the game of his running style, which looks really, really cool. Of course, they actually captured Ronaldo himself in one of those ping pong ball suit things, and they've got him in the game, his real running animation, which is really nice, and I'm sure they'll have other players as well. But I mentioned how counter-attacking seems to be a good fit for this, at least this early build of the game. You'll notice a couple of goals in this game where it's just simply a mistake in the defense, or it's, you know, a corner where they got the other end and counter-attack. And by the way, please do not ever celebrate like this if you're playing me online. My God, that is so annoying, isn't it? Graphics look great though. You see there is a new animation, a celebration in the crowd. We'll have a look at that in slow-mo in a second. Ronaldo gets his goal, and actually the team that went down to 10 men is 1-0 up, which I believe was Spencer's team. But you can see there a nice little addition there into the celebrations. I like the look of that. The graphics are always going to be improving, of course, as consoles get better and better, and it's good to see them adding animations and cutscenes and things like that, which just add a bit more atmosphere and a bit more realism into the game. And now check this out for a pass from Ronaldo. He looks like a very, very good player once again. I don't know what rating he's going to be. I'm assuming maybe 94 again, maybe 95. I'm not too sure. But what a lovely pass into Isco and Castro. And I think it was Isco he was playing with. Actually, no, I believe Isco handed over the controller at this point to, it might be Llorente in the background. I can't distinguish who the players are. It's such a small part of my screen. But they get back in the game 1-1. In the 45th minute, excuse me. In the 45th minute, of course, the chat went absolutely mental at this point. Oh my God, 45th minute AIDS, you know, the usual. And then it happens again. They actually go ahead and score 2 goals in the 45th minute. And it's passed over here to Ronaldo. Lovely fake shot. Castro is a very, very good player. I don't know if it was him on the ball there who actually put the goal in the back of the net, but a lovely bit of skill there. And to be fair, though, Spencer is also a very good FIFA player, so it was interesting to see them go head-to-head in the first official FIFA 18 game streamed. And it was a really good stream overall. I uploaded a video yesterday talking about my thoughts, so feel free to go and check that out. And here we can see another cutscene they've added into the game. This looks really nice. The Bernabeu is obviously one of the best stadiums in the world, and that is just, it's so immersive. You can see the crowd a little bit more, and I really, really like that. So moving on into the second half, you've got more Ronaldo action here. And I think this is one of the new crossing styles. It seems to be a slightly under-hit triple tap. I'm sure that will be very, very handy. And this is another example of the gameplay You know, counter-attacking wise, you see Varane here going forward. A lovely pass into Mayoral there, who's going to be an upgraded player. I think he was 76 in the stream, but that was FIFA 17 ratings, so I'm sure he will go up a little bit more before release. Now, here is something that disappointed me a little bit. You would have seen the player ran past the cameraman there. In FIFA 17, if you ran to the cameraman, you would celebrate, you would do a cool little animation with your players, and, you know, with the camera being a first-person perspective. It seems like it's been removed, or maybe it's just not ready in this this alpha gameplay build, I guess. Who knows if that will be returning or not, but right now, Castro is 3-2 up with just 12 minutes to go. Is he going to be able to keep the win here? Or what's going to happen with Spencer's team? Are they going to get one back? Here's Ronaldo, shot going wide. I mean, if that went in the top right corner, that would have been a hell of a goal. Now going into the 89th minute, and it's a lovely bit of play, and then Spencer celebrates. 3-3, even though they're down to 10 men. Very, very well played in the end. So another example here of him running to the sideline. You'd normally see him celebrate with teammates there, you know, substitutes on the side of the pitch, but unfortunately it just doesn't happen. Overall, though, obviously there's not much you can tell with gameplay when you see it like this. In terms of actual changes and the way it feels, you're going to have to wait until you get your hands on it. So, of course, you can play it early by pre-ordering it. And I'm sure there'll be a demo at some point in September.